Hello, this is Mick doing a live. I'm in Erie, Pennsylvania with my husband, and he's in a record store right now. And I'm sitting in the car because I didn't want to go in. Anyway, I know this is, look, I just make videos. I don't know why. I'm not sure what it means. Not sure who I am or whatever, but I just think it's fun. Make them. So there. So I'm making them. It's happening. I'm trying to prop up my phone very easily in the car. There. Now I feel like Peter Mon, who did all these car vlogs. But anyway, in Erie. Oh yeah, there's a story. There's a story to tell. Came up here to get this car that I'm in aligned. And funny story, got the car aligned, and after the alignment, the car pulled to the right when I was driving, and it didn't before the alignment. So took it back. They checked it again. They said it was okay. The mechanic took it for a test drive, and it still pulls to the right. So, well, what are you going to do? Who are you going to be? How are you going to live? So I just had my feelings about it, and it's like I'm just going to have to be okay with it. What am I going to do? I could have gone back a third time, but I don't think that would have really done anything. So there you have it. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. But anyway, I'm not really used to live videos or vlogging or any of this stuff or what it's like, but I'm working on it. So, yep, we're in Erie. Uh, we just had Mexican food at a place called Torero, which was really good. And before that, we went down to the lake shore to a place called East Avenue Boat Launch. And I looked for stones and beach glass, and I found some, and I actually found some really nice ones down there. And then before that was the alignment saga. Since we've been up here, besides being to Firestone twice, we also went to a place in Erie called Brew Haha, which is a really nice coffee shop. They're not open very late. They're it's just a nice place. So anyway, um, we got coffee and a scone and a couple of cookies there, and then we came back to the garage. Whatever, here's the deal. Sometimes things aren't the way you want them to be. Sometimes car things just aren't the way you want them. And what are you going to do? I mean, are you going to go on strike for the rest of your life because your car's not the way it's supposed to be? No, no. You're going to say, well, look, it's not the way I want it to be, but it still works. I can still drive. I am driving right now. Well, I'm sitting in a parked car right now, but so anyway, I'm just trying to just live and be happy with all the good things. There are a lot of good things. I'm going to try to just slightly, if I can. I'm going to do that or that. Nah, whatever. So anyway, that's the story. Erie. Oh, we were also looking around in the Millcreek Mall, and that was fun too. We went into a little place called Spencer Gifts and looked at all the weird things that they had in there, and some of them were quite weird. They had coffee mugs and little shot glasses with breasts, like they're flesh colored with little breasts on them, or actually, you know, pretty hefty size breasts on them. And then we were just in the other kind of naughty sexual section and saw some things there, and that was fun. And well, it's very, it's unusual, the stuff they have in there. They even had t-shirts on sale for $1, and it was buy one get one free. And Jason looked at the t-shirts and he couldn't even find one out of like hundreds of t-shirts that he liked, so we didn't get any. But anyway, it's just Erie, man, place. But my favorite thing to do up here is to go down to the beach and look for stones and rocks and glass and shells and driftwood and little odds and ends and pieces of things that wash up on the beach. Which reminds me of a story. When I lived in Florida, in West Palm Beach, there was a time when I went to the beach and I'm walking on the beach and I see this thing rolling back and forth, a small thing, in the waves. Every time the waves come in, it would roll up and then it would roll back. And it was small, looked like this, it looked like an egg. It was the size of an egg. So I went over and picked it up, and it was an egg. It was a chicken egg. And someone had written all over the egg, the whole surface of the egg, in ballpoint pen, Edith C. Honey. It was like a signature, like Edith C. Honey, Edith C. Honey, dozens of times, written all over the entire surface of the egg. That was the Edith C. Honey surf egg. And I wish I had it now to show you, but I don't even think I took it home. I think I just looked at it and said, oh, what happened here? And I thought, well, maybe Edith was on a boat, you know, and just had nothing better to do but pick up an egg and start signing her name all over it, and then bloop, threw it in the ocean, and it floated in, and I found it. There was also, actually, that's one of the two most interesting things I found. The other thing that I found was a rolled up 80s necktie that I still have. It's kind of a green color, and then it's got printed cigar labels on it, but it was all completely tied up into a knot. So it didn't look like a tie. It looked like a little cloth ball. And I still have that to this day, but not with me. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But yeah. So I'm live streaming here on something called, what is this called? I can't remember. StreamYard. And there's a little duck up here. See the duck? That's the little StreamYard duck. And then over here is my name. And then I don't know if you can see these things or if I'm the only one that can see them, but it tells me how many people are watching, which is 0, which is fine. And then this says live in red, and then it's counting down the minutes and seconds. So anyway, that's it. That's my story. I'm live streaming on YouTube through StreamYard. And who do I have to thank for telling you about StreamYard? I think Lisa Hauserman was the one that first told me about it. And she used to use it to do her live streams, I think. And anyway, that's it. Oh, what's this? I can show you this too. A little show and tell. It's a little religious medal that came from the Good Samaritan store in Conneaut Lake. And it's Mary. Pretty sure it's Mary. And it says, oh Mary. Wait a minute. Let me put these on. It says, and I quote, O Mary, conceived without sin, pray for us who have recourse to thee. And then on the back, there's some crosses and an M and some sacred hearts. Anyway, this just swings from the rear view mirror, which is kind of fun. So anyway, I mean, I'm not a follower of Mary or of the Catholic Church or of religion, really, of any sort, but I just like this, and there it was, and I don't think it cost very much. Might have even been free, so I just have it in the car, and I like it. When I look over this way, I'm looking at the door because I'm trying to see if Jason comes out. But anyway, yeah, live streaming, vlogging is a thing. I don't know that I'm going to get into it, but there's especially one vlogger on YouTube that I really like. His name is Peter Mon. I watch him almost daily, and he's just very fun to watch. Sometimes he just talks about whatever comes to mind, and it's a very mundane thing sometimes, but there's just something about the way he talks, and just it's fun to watch. I find it fun. So do lots of other people. So he's not a big superstar YouTuber, but he makes a living that way, I think. He does pretty well. So anyway, we're in Erie. I think our next stop is going to be Wegmans, which is a big grocery store. And I want to see what kind of canned seafood they have. And I kind of have this idea that I want to buy a can of eels, braised or roasted eels. I've had them before, kind of really into canned seafood a lot lately. And so I'm going to see if I can find some eels in a can, which I know probably sounds pretty bizarre to most people. I don't think I know another person that I know eating eels out of a can, or anyway, really, because eels really aren't a common food. But anyway, eels, canned eels, deal with it. They're good. They're in a can. They're eels. I think they're braised or roasted or smoked or something. I don't know. They do something to them and they taste good, and they're eels. But they don't have heads. They just really look like they're mildly sweet. Well, you know what I should do, right? I should do a live canned eel video, and I might. Don't dare me to, because I possibly will. That's if I can find them. But anyway, yep. Saw some people on the street in downtown Erie. Some look like they could possibly be homeless, which is unfortunate. And I saw one person on the street holding a sign, begging for money. And I'm pretty sure it said, "God bless you" on his sign. I don't know. I just saw some city stuff. I mean, I know Erie's not the biggest city, but it does seem like, wow, going to the city. Ooh, what's going to happen? I actually know people that are a little wary of coming to Erie because they think it's dangerous, which I don't think that's true at all. I don't think it's dangerous. I think it's fine. I mean, there are shootings and stuff and crime, but I don't think most of it happens in the daytime. Although, you know what? I just thought of something. Where I'm sitting right now is within a couple of hundreds of feet from where the guy, this was so weird. There was a guy who was a pizza delivery guy who delivered a pizza, and these people attached a bomb to his neck, and then they made him rob a bank, and then he knew he had a bomb around his neck. He robbed the bank. He was outside, very close. I mean, super close to where I am. And the police were there, but they couldn't do anything. And then his neck bomb blew up and killed him, which is really bizarre. And then they tried to figure out about the people, and then it was a woman that was involved. And, it's just awful to go blowing up pizza delivery men with bombs around their neck. And it's a bizarre way to do things. And it's awful. And I think there've been like TV shows about it, documentaries and stuff, because it's so unusual. I think they call him the pizza, not the pizza bomber. I mean, he was the victim. He didn't, he might have been made to rob a bank, but you know what? Someone puts a bomb around your neck, I think you're going to kind of do what they ask you to do, because you have a bomb around your neck and that can blow up and kill you. So, anyway, yeah, that was awful. That was a terrible story. That happened, I don't know, probably 20 years ago, but who makes a bomb to put around a pizza delivery man's neck? That's just awful. I know, well, I'm getting to be, okay, I shouldn't tell awful stories like that, but I mean, seriously, it just happened nearby where I'm sitting right now on this street. This is Peach Street, and there was a bank somewhere here, and it's like I could see where it was if I could remember where it was. It was terrible. If you're curious about it, I'm sure you can look it up, probably on YouTube. But I don't know. It's so weird. Pizza bombers and other things. Erie, Erie has its own culture, kind of. It's not they don't go around blowing people up with neck bombs, though. That happened one time that I know of, and I don't think it's ever going to happen again. But it's terrible. Why am I still talking about it? I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've already been going for 17 minutes and 20 seconds, and still no viewers, but I don't have that many subscribers. I think I have, last time I looked, 40, just a very small number. And, who knows? There might be a time when I could actually do one and talk and do a trivia game and ask questions, and then people in the chat could try to answer it, and it could be fun. But, it doesn't have to be. I've really been thinking about this too. Since I've been making YouTube videos, it's like, why am I doing it? What's my point, really? And I think the point is it's fun to do. It's nice when people watch them, and I like that, but it's fun to do, really. Like, pretty fun. So, I'm gonna wrap it up, and me and Mary are just gonna have to end this live stream. Goodbye, everybody. Remember to pray to me. Actually, she doesn't say that, but maybe she does. I don't know. But anyway, it's been lovely. Thank you for watching. Please check out other videos if that's something you want to do. And now I have to figure out how to stop this thing. I think this is it. Goodbye and have a lovely day.